Bad Blood is only 6 days away. We've got a huge Hell in a Cell match between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre to look forward to. But what hell will WWE Raw have in store for us tonight? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. It is time to preview Monday Night Raw, aka Monday Night Repeat, because it's the same crap every single week.
Yeah, it is, but we're going to try and put a positive spin on it until we actually talk about it. So, positive.
What do you want to talk about?
It's like sticking two positive batteries in. You need to put one of them negative, and the reality is, Raw is always negative. It doesn't work that, Eric. But you know what? No, it doesn't work for me either. This show, right? There is 7 bullet points, and I don't care about one of them.
Aye, 7 bullet points, 7 talking shows, 7 reasons to watch tonight, or, I mean, if you want to spin it in that negative way, you talk about those negative batteries. If you want to look at the negative and not the positive, then you could argue 7 reasons not to watch tonight, 7 reasons to not tune in, 7 reasons to watch Monday Night Football instead. I've no idea who's playing, but surely it couldn't be a worse 3 hours than this. But let's get into it. We'll start with the most important, we'll start with the shit. We'll leave the good stuff to last, if there is any good stuff. So, we've got Lyra Valkyria going one-on-one with Zoe Stark. There will probably be members of the lesbian group at ringside. I can't remember their name. Pure Fusion
Collective.
What an awful name that is.
I tell you what, right? This has decided my mind. I'm staying up tonight. This match right here has got me at the edge of my seat.
Would it be fair to say, with this match, Triple H is cooking?
Yes, he's cooking. The
with fresh oil? With fresh oil?
Fresh oil, plenty of seasoning, and a big dollop of shite right in there as well.
Oh yes, with Lyra Valkyria, she might have Selena Vega with her. She might have Natalia. Although I did see that Selena Vega was advertising a watch along with the new Joker movie, so I don't know if she's been given the night off Raw, so maybe she won't be on the show tonight. Who knows? But yeah, Lyra Valkyria, Zoe Stark, they are going one-on-one. We'll give our prediction, I guess, at the end, or do we give it now? Who really
We'll
cares?
give it now. Lyra Valkyria will pick up the dub.
Honestly, man, since she went to Raw, what's she done?
Nothing, but you know what?
See, if she went back to NXT, she wouldn't look out of place.
You can't make chicken salad out of chicken shit.
Yeah, but I mean, look at... See when Batista, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, Cena... See when they'd been on the main roster for a year? See if they went back to FCW? They would stand out.
Oh, of course
They would look huge.
Florida Championship wrestling.
They would look like stars next to all these wee guys that ain't. If Lyra Valkyria could go back to NXT tomorrow for CW, and she's just going to look like another member of the roster.
No, she would.
And that's not necessarily...
She's appeared on NXT recently, and it's like, who are you? You fit in.
Not necessarily a dig at her, just in general.
Triple H is booking.
Yeah, speaking of booking, who's going to come out victorious in a first-time booking matchup ever? Rey Mysterio battles Xavier Woods for the first time in both men's careers. What a match. Triple H, he's cooking, he's turning up the stove, he's got it on gas Mark 6. The temperature's running high.
Right, first-time matchup. This is something you whip out for Rock Hogan, right? Not Xavier Woods, Rey Mysterio.
I mean, for all we know, Lyra Valkyria versus Zoe Stark could be a first-time matchup, but do we care?
No.
No, we don't. Look, it's sad, but Rey Mysterio's a jobber in 2024.
Yeah.
And that's not me saying I don't like him, but it's just the way he's been utilised. I don't see anything good happening with Rey.
Love Rey, but see now...
Rey's going to lose this.
You bring Austin and Rock back full-time, they would quickly turn pish. They wouldn't be quite as bad as everyone else, but you know what I mean? They wouldn't be good. They would be a shell of their former self.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Rock and Austin being a shell of their former selves way better than anything we've got right now. So.
Fuck, I know, but let's be honest, man. See the last Cena return, which was, I believe, towards the end of 2023, last year, it wasn't that good.
No, it wasn't.
You know what I mean? He was there for about 3 months every show.
He was there to sell shirts and sell tickets. That was it. Wasn't there to do anything. I'm going to go with Xavier Woods to win.
I'm going to go with Xavier Woods to win. He needs it.
Oh, alright. Up next, got Kofi Kingston taking on Chad Gable. Clark Gable. Mr. Gable. The American Maid's Gable. I'm going with Gable to win. I honestly do not care Kofi Kingston, I think the worst world champion I can recall. Now, I mean, could there be worse ones that I can't really think? I mean, possibly. Now, people would say there's no way he's the worst world champion.
Yes.
I'm putting him... say what you want about Jinder Mahal. His run actually wasn't that bad. And at least he was jacked. At least he looked like a world champion. I thought his little feud with Orton was pretty cool. Remember the Punjabi prison match? It may have sucked, but seeing the Great Khali come back was kind of cool. Speaking of the Great Khali, much better champion than Kofi Kingston. I don't care if the guy didn't have one single wrestling move in his arsenal. He was over 7 foot tall, legitimately bigger than the Big Show. He looked like a fucking monster, right?
His cash register chin had more dimes in it than Kofi drew.
The fact is that Khali looked like a champ.
Yeah.
He did. And it was a weird dynamic where people were going up against Khali because he did actually seem like something that wasn't human. So, yeah, I mean, I can't think of worse.
See, like, we're going through Ray, right? But with Ray, it's like he's 50. It's done. You know what I mean? See, with Kofi Kingston, right, yeah, I think the guy must be near 40, if not 40. But it's like, look at the past 5 years. See, as soon as he lost to Brock Lesnar, he went for being main eventer, which I think when you're a world champion, I mean, when you're WWE champion, if you ain't considered a main eventer in the sense of, like, you're defending the belt every pay-per-view, then you just have to be, even if you're a mid-carder. But he went for, like, WWE champion to a fucking jobber as soon as that third count went in.
Yep, he was never in the main. He never even got a rematch, never even got anywhere near the title. Don't you think he's had an opportunity to compete for the title again?
And Jinder Mahal did as well, right? I'm not going to pretend otherwise, but I think the true testament of an actual star or someone that feels important is when they lose the belt, they still feel relatively big, right? Say what you want about Seth Rollins and like a Drew McIntyre. When they don't have the belt, they still feel like they could main event a pay-per-view without it. Kofi Kingston shouldn't even main event fucking Raw.
No, he shouldn't. But here, maybe Big E's a worse world champ. Or do you prefer Big E over Kingston?
I prefer Big E. Big E was unfortunate.
I can't think of anyone else that I would put. I mean, I think Jack Swagger was better. Del Rio was better.
But they're also world champions, not WWE champions. But again, I would put them better. You know, there's people out there, oh, McMahon's worse than Kofi. Dead on.
McMahon's one of the best ever.
I know.
I'm going with Chad Gable, though, to beat Kofi
Fucking
Kingston.
David Arquette's better than Kofi Kingston.
I'm going with Chad Gable.
I'm going with Clark Gable.
Chad.
Stick you ears.
Tell you what, Kevin Owens is a shite champ. But Jericho made his run, so it's like... Bray Wyatt had a shite run.
He did. The Worms at Mania.
But I can't turn...
Worms, bye.
I can't turn... Finn Balor.
Again, but...
At least he's got the demon, hasn't he?
But he got injured. You know what I mean? He got injured the night he won it.
I'm not necessarily thinking about shite Reigns. I'm talking about the worst person to hold it. I think it could be Kofi.
Yeah, but Kofi held it for like 6 months with Balor. Here, don't like Balor, but I'm not going to go through the guy for getting injured during the match.
No, that's not the question. Who was least worthy of being champ?
Well, you know, I think Finn Balor felt like a relatively big deal at the beginning of that brand split. I didn't want him as world champion.
Kofi was a guy with pancakes.
Yes. No, seeing 2019, right? They just pushed Kofi Kingston out of nowhere. He was winning gauntlet matches, elimination chambers. He was burying people.
Wow, there must have been a race thing. I can't remember what was happening back in 2019. But it must have been something to do with, we need a black champ, let's push Kofi Kingston.
It's it you want. Vince McMahon has produced way more black champions than Triple H ever will.
Well, that's true. Anyway, I'm going with Chad Gable. I don't see why Kofi got the belt. I really don't.
It wasn't even a gradual build-up, man. As we said, like, he was literally burying people. Like, he would start first in a gauntlet match, right? That would last 2 hours at a 3-hour Raw. And he would end up fucking defeating, like, Randy Orton and like, Daniel Bryan. It was bogging.
And you know what? Daniel Bryan was actually an interesting title reign. Remember he was doing that whole wildlife vegan shit?
Yeah.
He was like the champion in nature and he had the wooden belt.
Yeah. No,
I can't. That's probably that's Bryan Daniels' best stuff, probably, I think. And they went and ruined it. But that's what it is. The Judgment Day Battle, the LWO, and 6-man tag team match action. So I believe that will be how many men are in the Judgment Day. Does Dominic count as a man? Don't know. I'm assuming that's going to be Carlito, The guy with the big forehead and Balor.
JD.
That's the one.
Five-head JD.
Five-head JD. Taking on the LWO. I mean, I'm assuming that's going to be all the guys who don't care about minus Ray.
It's the same old pish, man. If they're not against each other, it's a 1-on-1. It's a 2-on-2. It's a 4-on-4. It's a 3-on-3. It's a women's match, then we interfere. It's a mixed gender match. LWO fucking suck, man. We talked about how bad Ray is at this stage of the game. Look who's fucking with him.
See if
Can tell you their names? I can tell you what they eat. That goes.
See if the LWO...
Orderly.
See if the LWO commit tonight for their match and they just got deported by JBL or something and we never seen them again, would we care?
How great would it be they were making their entrance? Lucha, even though that's not their entrance, but we'll just go with it. And JBL just got a rope, a lasso, man, and fucking wung it to the ring and dragged them back.
Remember JBL at the board? That was mental.
Go back across the border, boy!
Can't get shit like that in wrestling nowadays, though.
No.
That's bad TV, apparently, according to CM Punk.
Oh, bad TV.
But,
fuck you, CM Punk.
Bringing your ugly as fuck dog out there and, cutting the same promo every week, that's great TV, Punk. That's fucking fantastic.
I know your ugly as fuck dog, probably pissing itself and spreading fleas all over the ring.
Ugh. Anyway, new Intercontinental Champion Jey Uso will appear. Don't know what he's going to do, but he's going to be there. Well, I'd like to think so. Why is this even news? Oh, the champion's going to be there. Fucking everybody on the roster should be there.
He's going to come out and say, yeah, CM Punk turning around and saying, oh, Jey Uso is the best feeling I've ever had in a wrestling ring, in a building. Jey Uso win the IC belt. Fuck away off, man.
This guy's been at many manias, and that's his best moment. Think you all the big fucking shows he's been at? And his greatest memories, Jey Uso winning.
I mean, people want to bury AEW, right? Punk was a part of better stuff in AEW than fucking Jey Uso winning the IC title on Raw.
Oh, I definitely, man. For sure.
Can't really think of anything off the top of my head, but, I mean, fuck, his debut in AEW, that was a big pop.
It was.
Among other things.
I mean, that Rampage got a 1.2. I mean, Raw last week did a high 1.3.
Mm.
So, I mean, Rampage with Punk's almost beaten.
And again, I just want to point out something here. We're previewing this show, not one fucking word about Gunther or Sami Zayn.
Pay-per-view's coming up. Gunther's just nowhere to be seen.
No, it's awful. It's no. Let's call a spade, man. It is fucking atrocious.
That's a great booking, Tom.
I great, but no. At least over on SmackDown, right? What I would say is, well, Cody Rhodes is guaranteed to hold the belt until 2050. So you know what? They need to drag out his title reigns. Gunther just won the belt.
Yeah, no, what?
No, but if Cody's feuding with the Bloodline and part-time reigns, I can accept it being a wee bit sporadic. See, Gunther's feuding with Kaiser and Sane.
Look at Gunther's last month as a champion, right? He's came out and he's refused the guy that beat him at WrestleMania, 8 months ago. He's refused him a title match, and now he's not even going to be at the next pay-per-view. And that's a great title
It's
ring.
not his place to fucking refuse. Adam Pearce, I need a drink. No, a drink of bleach, mate. A shot knock. No, another problem I've got. I mean, could you imagine Cena in 05 or fucking anyone for that matter? Imagine the champion, right, of a brand just not having a title match in the mid-card belts main eventing over him. What even is that? That is unfucking heard of. You look at the top boxing and it's like, when would that happen?
What about someone just said, I don't want to go one-on-one with Undertaker, and Teddy Long's like, that's alright, player.
That's alright? No, come on.
You don't have to. I mean,
no, I'm not. The IC belt feels bigger than this belt.
I just don't get how Gunther, basically the last month, all he's done is refuse Sami Zayn a match. He's not going to be at Bad Blood. He's not going to be competing in that. And this is a world champion. And people are saying this is a great run. And that Raw's great. And that Raw's cooking. What fucking planet are you on?
It's a mental illness, man. I'm actually sick of just repeating the same pish. These ratings are going to go under a mill with people like Gunther. I can accept Roman Reigns, right? 4-year title reign appearing like once every 3 weeks, because that's Roman fucking Reigns, alright? As much as we think he's overrated, guy's got a bit of drop on him, man. His clips drop. Gunther is like the worst viewed clips on the the guy he's earned nothing.
He's not even related.
I have the nipples. He's fucking pish.
He's not related to anybody either.
Oh no, he comes out. My mentor, my round Rushmore is Triple H.
Let's keep it real. Triple H is in nobody's Mount Rushmore.
Unless it's fucking nose length.
If it's nose length, then he's got a really good chance of being up there. But I like Triple H as a competitor. I cannot stand him as a booker, and I'm beginning to dislike him as a person. But anyway, back to the Mount Rushmore thing. I can't think of any category where I would say I believe Triple H could be in the Mount Rushmore. I can't. See if you're looking at it in terms of star power, the biggest stars to be in wrestling, drawing ability, he's not there. He's nowhere near the top 4. See if you're looking at in-ring performers, technical ability, wrestling ability, he's not there. I mean, he's not there. There's no criteria, really, man, where I would say Triple H is...
Longevity? But then I look at Cena. I look at Taker.
Yeah, I mean, to me, longevity, I'm going to say no on that. I mean, I think...
I couldn't imagine wrestling without Triple H, right? I think he has played a massive integral part. But for me, he's nowhere near the best in any category.
I think the closest Triple H can get to Mount Rushmore would be either if you're having like the greatest heels of all time, maybe you could put him in the top 4, and then the only other thing would be factions.
Yeah, Evolution and DX.
And he was in Evolution and DX, and you know what? If you want to put either one of them in the top 4 of all time, I wouldn't really have any issue. But other than that, man, this guy ain't on Mount Rushmore. But it's fucking ironic that Gunther put Shawn Michaels, well, I have no complaints, by the way, but Shawn Michaels and Triple H, because listen, Shawn Michaels doesn't seem like a Gunther kind of guy to me.
But Goldberg was in it.
But this guy puts Shawn Michaels and Triple H in his Mount. That just smells the ass kissing to me, man.
No, it does, and you know, I don't even want to talk about Gunther, but if you think what they're doing with the world champion on Monday Night Raw is good, then you're not all there in the head. There's nothing there.
Let us know, guys, down below. Are WWE doing a good job with the current Raw World Champion, Gunther? Is his title reign interesting you? Do you think it's good television? Are you impressed? Or do you think it's some of the worst shit you've ever seen?
But look at Netflix, right? They're buying WWE, right? Everyone's aware of everyone's aware of The Rock, Austin, Cena, right? They can't look at Gunther and go, oh, they will be thinking, why couldn't we have got this 25 years ago?
See if Cena's ever going to be world champ, man. It's going to be on Raw. It's going to be on Netflix.
And CM Punk talking about bad. CM Punk and McIntyre, right, must be thinking, we're main eventing here, Hell in a Cell with this feud that's lasted a year. And it's... Are they not?
I'd be shocked if they main event over Cody and Roman.
Right, well, anyway, my point still stands. See CM Punk, right? He's bum licking Triple H. It's actually fucking embarrassing, right? We'll get to him next, but we're going to be on him right now. They must know deep down that it's fucking embarrassing that Gunther can't draw a dime, ain't on the pay-per-view, and like, how does their feud not warrant the belt? Wait, how much better would it feel if like CM Punk and McIntyre was for the belt inside Hell in a Cell? Instead of no, Sammy. People marking out, oh, he's an epic troll. He came down to the ring in just his black tights and he said no. He said no to Sammy. Fucking bunch of losers.
Yeah, but look at Gunther.
See, back in the day, used to get Rock and Austin their black tights, and guess what? They used to have fucking matches.
Yeah, but
then come and go, no.
But it doesn't even, oh, he's a great troll. It doesn't even seem to fit the Gunther. So since when's Gunther in this last like 4 years in WWE been known as a troll? The trolling doesn't even fit the Gunther character.
No, but imagine marking out because because Gunther comes out wearing black tights and tells Sammy saying no. Imagine actually thinking that's good television.
Just makes him look like a coward.
Yo, see, I'm not saying it's never happened. See Austin, man, he used to be like, I'll face you, just not tonight. And it was fucking brilliant because it worked right into the... and you know what? That might have been him rejecting like a title match tonight, but he still would have had a match.
I just wasn't going to
it's a mental illness. Let's move on.
Yep. Up next, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre to both speak before Hell in a Cell. But we've heard them speak.
What is?
They've been speaking for months. We don't give a shit. We do not give a shit. Oh, they're going to pick up the microphone. They're going to talk words. No, oh, duh. What else are they going to do? They've been doing that week after week after. When are we going to get something interesting? When are we going to get something beyond just talk? You ever heard that phrase, talk is cheap? Well, that's what we get fucking every week. Cheap talk.
See the way Larry's in that stroller? Why not push the stroller off the stage? He doesn't need to be in it. Just pretend he's in it.
Aye, man, I'd have had fucking Drew kill that dog.
Yeah, no.
Bossman style.
No, I can't believe this is where we're at. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre both to speak. Like, holy fuck. See, in the past, man, and I'm sick of saying that, but you have to say it. See, you knew they were going to be there, and you knew they were going to speak. They didn't have to fucking dumb it down. Tonight on Raw, Austin will speak.
But see what? To be honest, it is kind of a big deal because you never see them together, so maybe they're trying to promote it. Oh, we've got them both in the building at the same time. Oh, we're blessed. Thank you, WWE, for putting two guys that are on the Raw roster on Raw at the same time. Thanks. Wow, you've done us a big favour there. You've went well out of your way to do that.
The rumour is that Punk will win and he will take on Gunther at Survivor Series. He needs to beat Gunther. There's no two ways about it. This Gunther experiment has not worked. It was never going to work. I don't know what... I don't get this.
Punk beats Gunther. Cena wins the Rumble. Punk, Cena, WrestleMania. Boom.
There you go. Simple as Las Vegas.
Do that.
Because you can't be going into WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, man. $50,000 a seat, by the way, in the front row with fucking Gunther as your world champion. Give the fans what they deserve. Well, actually, if you pay 50 grand for this shite, you deserve a fucking noose or a gun. Bullet to the dome.
Right, and last but not least, with Braun Strowman and Big Bronson Reed colliding in a last monster standing match. Feels like it should be something that happens at Bad Blood. But again, we've only got the 5 matches, so you can't be doing that. So you're going to have to do it tonight on Raw.
No, why isn't this at Bad Blood? See, instead of having... oh, honey, Jade, we're here. 18,400 and ponytail 1. And tonight... No, see, instead of having them come out and cut a fucking 10-minute garbage promo with some whore shaking their ass, probably, why not actually give these... You know what? I don't even...
It's actually been alright.
It's been the best thing going in WWE.
Yeah.
Give them it. I am on my knee. I just don't understand what this is.
Here, and if they really want to do the 5 match cards, then just make the brand exclusive. If this was a Raw only Bad Blood, you'd have CM Punk versus Drew for the in the Hell in a Cell. You have Liv Morgan versus Rhea for the Women's Championship. You have that other match for Raw that honestly I just cannot remember. Finn versus Damien, right? Then you could have added this match, and then you could have Gunther defend the belt. There's your 5 matches.
No, I agree.
So the last monster standing match, Gunther defending his belt, Damien versus Finn, Liv versus Rhea, and then Punk versus McIntyre. And you've still got your 5 matches, but nah, they ain't going to do that. They're only going to give you 5 matches across 2 How can anyone think that's enough?
You know what pisses me off most about wrestling, right?
No, how can that be enough?
No, I know it's not. It's not enough, but I'll tell you one thing, right? You look at sport, you look at other, like movies, TV shows, right? You always joke and whatever, you say to people like, oh, I could write better, or I could have scored that, or I could have got that touchdown, I could have putted that. See, with wrestling, I'm not even... a 6-year-old could book better shit than... See, when I used to whip out the action figures in the mid-2000s, it was fucking better shit than this. No, it is.
You ever seen some of those action figure matches on
YouTube? No, I just don't get this.
No, you ever seen some of those guys with action figures on YouTube? Actually, alright.
I could rant on it for fucking hours, man. I cannot believe it's this bad. And CM... Oh, the Attitude Era was bad television. Aye, bad television, mate. That's why it outdrew fucking Friends and things like that. This shit can't even fucking outdraw anything.
Can't even outdraw SmackDown.
Wrestling's just regressing. 5 years ago, people thought 2019 was like the worst years ever in WWE history. Aye, and see the fucking Fox number they drew in the debut? That beats every wrestling show combined in 2024. What does that tell you?
And how did they kick off their Fox deal with bringing back old superstars for the past? So yeah, the old guys that were on the bad TV apparently.
No, it's just fucking mind-boggling how bad it is, man.
There's a reason. I mean, Vince wasn't letting Taker retire, and then he's always bringing back John Cena, and he's bringing back Brock Lesnar, and he'll allow Brock to, work a limited schedule because he knows he needs those guys. He knows that this current era of wrestling's fucking shite, and he's relying on his stars.
But you know what? See, some people, it would be easy to point the blame McMahon and say, why didn't he create any new stars, right? Well, you know what? Triple H has got the keys. He doesn't bring anyone back, really, apart from The Rock, and Cena's having this final run. But could you imagine if McMahon didn't bring those guys back for the years he did? How much worse this would have been?
No, I agree. But yeah, I think McMahon should take some responsibility. He didn't create enough new stars in my eyes.
No, he didn't.
I mean, he tried, but they just weren't really good.
No, and It's soul destroying, man. But I look at this Monday Night Raw and it's like how far we have fallen. I mean, what they're hyping up, the same repetitive matches that we've seen a million times, same people interacting. The new IC champion's going to appear. Oh, fucking get down on your hands and knees for Jey Uso. Yeet, sheet. Right? CM Punk and McIntyre are going to speak. See when wrestling it was a foregone conclusion that the guys that were at the pay-per-view were going to appear on the show back.
Yeah, didn't
you know what? Know what you'd have, man? You would have had, what's another Raw match for the pay-per-view? On the pay-per-view?
Balor, Priest.
You would have had Priest and Punk against McIntyre and Balor.
Aye, somewhere, yep.
In like a hardcore match, tornado tag, get fucking something, man. Or before the last show. They're going to speak. They're going to, Punk's like, I'm going to make you bleed. Oh, I'm going to make you bleed, Scooby-Doo. And then it's like, oh, my wife's advised me against this. Even Larry was yapping in my ear. Don't do it, Punk. Oh, that's fucking piss.
Can Drew just do what Snitsky done to that kid, that baby? Just punt it into the crowd?
Please do, man.
I'd give Raw a 10 if he'd done that.
I fucking would as well.
Anyway, guys, that's it. Well, no point getting too depressed about this because I'm sure there'll be more depression to follow after we watch it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
No, it's so bad, man. And, people can unsubscribe and dislike you're just AEW fat. Fucking listen to the AEW reviews, man.
Don't be doing that.
No, listen to... No, I'm talking about what they do, because they do... Oh, I'm unsubscribing. You guys are too negative. This is shite. And see the AEW stuff, man. I'm not... See AEW, it's just as pish. But see when it does something good, we'll call it. See WWE does something good, we'll call it. But see this fucking... We're honestly in a world where people, and I think it's more, I think we're in a world where WWE fans seem to think that AEW is like the shittest thing on television, and WWE is the best it's ever been.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't think there's the same delusion for AEW fans. I don't.
Yeah.
They like the flippy dippy pish wrestling, right? But I don't think they sit there and honestly think that Monday Night Raw is the shittest thing ever and AEW is the shits.
Yeah, I'm sorry to break it to you, but both shows are shite.
Yeah, and then
something
happened on Collision, right? I can't remember. I think they brought some guy out wearing like a blindfold, and like, oh, this is like WCW 2000. Give me fucking WCW 2000, man. Honestly, pathetic shit show. We'll be back soon, and clinically depressed.
Damn.